Right, we're up in the paddock. We're going to do some streams from up in the paddock and park Ferme bits and pieces to show the bikes, but the signal is not working up there. So we've had a quick dip round on the Groms, and now there should be a field we can get through here to go up to Stadium. We've got Castletown corner here, pretty good spectating zone, so that's where we're going. I think the proper what do you call them, classic superbikes are out first, to the 750s, and then it'll be the classic or post-classic juniors. But yeah, we'll see when we get there. Session is underway, but yeah, like I said, we were planning on starting up there and then coming down here all on stream, but technology said no, so here we are. We have to get over that side. Yeah, there should be a path over. We found this last I think it was Southern, and they'd mowed out a path, which is nice, because see, a lot of farmers don't want their crops damaged, but they know that people are going to go through. There you go. So nice sign for please use the gate, respect it. This is people's livelihood, it is their land, and they could very easily say don't go anywhere near it, but they know that racing's awesome and people are going to go and watch it. So follow the paths that they put in, don't leave any rubbish, the usual. So I think there is some practice and qualifying underway first, and then there will be races this afternoon. So the schedule is, I think it's been amended because there was an issue with the sidecars getting out yesterday, so there is 2 sidecar practice sessions today to account for that, and how they squeezed and stuff and moved it around. But they're pretty good at updating on websites of bits and pieces, so we'll see. Yeah, nice little viewing point from up here. It's not too busy, so we should be able to see some action. It's a good overtaking spot as well. I've managed to get people on the brakes coming into Castletown corner here, so you might see a bit of that action as people are scrambling to not only get good times ready for the racing, but then of course in racing, they're racing. So yeah, let us know as well where you're watching from. Are you coming over for the TT? Are you here? If you're Steve Marsh and you're in Parc Ferme but don't want to walk anywhere, are you here? We'll go up and have a look. I think our friend Dan Pearson's out on the green 750, so hopefully we'll see him. They look like proper old things out. I don't think Aaron's out till later, is he, on the 600? No. Oh, Ian, yeah. So yeah, Ian Solu is out on his 400, and then we've got a couple of local newcomers as well. First road race, which is great. Ben Granger is out. Spoke to him before, and he's got that grin of doing his first road race, which is fantastic. Alex Galloway out, is he?
Yeah, first time. He's 17, first road race. Pretty quick as well.
He is speedy. So yeah, a few local lads. There's obviously quite a lot of newcomers anyway. This is a great way to get into proper road racing, because it is proper road racing. So we've got a decent bit of a crowd up over that side. We'll see what we get. But looks like we've got plenty of wall space, so we'll have a look. Yeah, I think we'll go Stadium or Castletown first. Alrighty. So that is Castletown corner there. It's a 90-degree right-hander down onto what would be the back straight. And then Stadium is just over that way. It's a big, fast-flowing left-hander, and you can get right on the inside. It was actually Stadium corner that wigged me out on my first road race, because I came through there and someone was waving over the wall, as they do. And my first thought was, hang on, what's he doing so close to the track? That's because it's not a track, it's a road. But anyway, less than me waffling, we are going to start. Enjoy the stream. Try not to fall over. getting the ginny nettles? Seems to be, yeah. Not sure what the quality's like, but it seems to be doing what it needs to. Although we do have a secret weapon.
He's the leader at the moment, 85.446. He is indeed, and just doing some quick, brief maths in my head as well. I think that means that less than half a second separates the quickest times of Cassidy last night, as well as Mike Hose, currently quickest in the 350s at the moment, ahead of Will Loder's only 200ths of a second.
No, it's more important, isn't it? We've only got one hole.
Here's number 21, Will Loder, number 4, Mike Hose. Will Loder now ahead of those on the road here, so maybe Will Loder's just picked up the pace.
Power in, there we go, we have power. What's the video quality like on the radio? A little. That's shifting. Well, it doesn't like that, does it? Yeah, I think it's probably better coming out the tannoy over there. Nice cheeky move there. Woo! Got the Starlink getting set up, so we'll have a strong internet. Tom's secret weapon. Eric, I don't know what that last word was. Translate from the Norwegian for me. That's singing. Oh, baby. See if I can I've got Wi-Fi. Is she on? Oh, mustn't it? Right, so I'm connected to my computer, so if I go to OBS. Yeah, look at this, I've just got my PC, but it's on my phone. So that's live on there. We're going live. Oh yeah, we haven't done the thing, have we? Oh, I've broken it. Oh. Yeah, best thing up on the computer, that's alright. I don't know how if you can shut the stream down and well not shut the stream down and get it on. It'll be fine. It's data saving it. Should be grand. Right, copy that. Oh, I did not press that. Yes, it turns out using a PC for a phone, bit of a pain. I need to change the key. Yes. Paste it. Paste, there we go. Right. Course inspection car's out, okay, must be changing over sessions.
Last year in this particular race, he has just been, I suppose, ousted, if you like, by faster knuckles. Only just over a second, though, 1.051 seconds, so really not too far off that. So that's, if you would imagine, if he can keep that like he has been qualifying session, will be potentially in the contention for those podium places on step again. Looking a little bit further as well, the 350 of our Mark Show. That's best time of 3 minutes 24.619. And 63 is Gary Abbott as well.
Oh no, that's not what I pressed. I'm not sure what session's out next. $1100s, okay, here we go, the big boys.
Points down there. So these are the bikes that will be in race 2 a little bit later on this evening. I tell you what, it moves quickly here, doesn't it? You think you've got all weekend, and before you know it, it's moving on and that racing.
You know, we need a little Bluetooth speaker. Connect the phone to the radio digitally that way. That'd be always improving. So yeah, we're gonna get out at TT, do some streaming from bits and places. The main one I want to get to is Balacry, which is the biggest and ballsiest jump on the circuit, really. And yeah, as long as we get there early enough, we will be pretty much on the pavement. But it is a cozy spot and a bit of a mission to get to. Best kept secret. We'll try to get down there. If there's anywhere else you'd like to see from TT, we'll get on there. Obviously, we don't have a helicopter and multicam set up like live, but for free, because why not? Just think everyone should be able to see road racing from a hedge. That pillar's a bit in the way, isn't it, if you're too close to it?
The second of the big bikes, because there's 2 classes in this, the 500cc machines, and the yellow plates and the black numbers, and the over 500s, they'll have white plates and the black numbers. Number 12, Richard Ford, on the 920 Bob Jackson.
So I can hear they're away down from Park Ferme. 1100s out and about. Be a couple of minutes till they get round to this side. So I think if you want them to listen in live, there's Manx Radio on their website. You find the motorsport channel, same one that's going to be for TT. I can hear Chris Kinley at the minute from the tannoy down in Castletown Square. Castletown Corner, it's not the square, is it? The square's in Castletown, probably enough. Is it?
Put the link in the chat channel.
Cool. Oh, I'm there. It's already pinned. Oh, the radio link. Oh yeah, nice one. I think it's 1100s that are out at the minute. It should be round in about a minute. We'll see what's on. It said white plates. There was a revision to the schedule because the sidecars didn't get out yesterday, so there's been a bit of a jiggling around. I think there was a red flag early on in the superbike session, maybe. Not sure, I was at work. Can you hear something coming? Here we are. White plates and 11 plates. They're proper vintage boys, aren't they? That sounds like a two-stroke. Yeah, it looked like he was struggling to get down the gears there. So I have done the pre-TT Classic before on classic bikes. I'm not sure about these proper vintage things, but remember the 90s are now classics. So yeah, I'm not a fan of anything with carburetors, but at least if the rest of the bike's all right, I can deal with it. The proper old school vintage stuff I'm not particularly interested in. Just seems like misery on two wheels. Yeah, I ran around here on the little 400, now sold it, which is a little annoying, otherwise I'd have been out here today, but hey ho, all focus is on Grand Prix. So we can find out what the class is, because I'm sure the tannoy said 1100s, but there's two strokes out there. Not entirely familiar with what the classes are.
If anyone's interested in our adventures around this course on a classic bike, the link is going to be in the comments now.
Oh, what a guy. So yeah, just to say 1100 Classic. I think it is right being the 1100s. I'm just not super familiar with these bikes. I say for me, classics is 80s. But I think these are a bit older than that. Give it a few years and I'll be classic. Yeah. Sounds angry. So live timing should be up on Speed Hive as well, my laps. Keep in tune on there.
Fastest lap of this session is a 2:47.6.
Nice. Yeah, get the my laps up, watch the stream. Manx Radio Motorsport for crispy clear commentary. Job's a dream. Must have a flag out there. I'm not sure if the marshal down there. There looks like he's got a green flag out, so I don't know if there's something that's gone on further up by Great Meadow. He has got that flag out, hasn't he? You got better eyes than me. Yeah. So yeah, if green flag's out, there must be something further back along the course. timing.
And let's hear from Andy McAllister, who's sadly retired after session at number 64.
Sausage rolls at.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's road racing, I guess.
There's no sausage in my sausage roll. Extra mature cheddar and caramelized onion chutney. Cheese and onion rolls.
Andy McAllister's being the best Esper while we were down there. We had number 75 got through the module. At this moment, and Anthony Hornby has actually got the top here, so 2 minutes 46.880 as number 25 Dominic.
Fastest lap at the minute, 2:46.880. That smells good. Whatever that is, it smells good. That is a session done. The live timing has gone to provisional results.
No silences here, is there?
Yeah, we don't do noise limits on the Isle of Man. Let them sing. So I don't think Speed Hive tells you what's next, does it? It's not in order. Yeah, the 1100cc session is done, so there'll be no one going out on fresh laps. Justin, yeah, we'll be back at the Southern 100 out on the 660. Got a very busy July coming up. We'll have Southern 100 over to Oliver's, then a double header up at Derby and out to Cadwell. All prepping for Manx Grand Prix. Yeah, I'll definitely be out the Southern 100. Oh, he's gone quicker again. Yeah, 0.4 off. Flying. So that was 2. Do you reckon number 3 will be out next?
Just had 64 go through as well. Kevin Lavish said he just pulled into the fence because the checker flag is out of the session to an end. So as it stands, Andy Horby will be on pole with the 91.924.
I don't think I've got the most updated schedule on here. It might be if they're sticking to junior superbikes out again. That's what Kinley's just said, yeah. So post-classic junior superbikes. A lot of 600s out and about here. It's gone live, who do we know? A few locals out here. Aaron Hands will be out. We've just been out testing out his inflatable furniture. Fantastic. Comfiest man in the paddock.
Comfiest man in the paddock.
Yep. Good to be out on a blue bike. I think Paul Cassidy's out. Grant Thompson will be out, won't he? So this is junior superbikes. I think it's up to 600s, whereas the seniors allow the 750s.
Great to see him back anyway, and I'm sure he'll be really supportive to everyone else as he always is. So gearing up for this session, this is the orange plates, black numbers. Start to get the hang of it now, I think. And yeah, say quite a big field. So Grant Thompson out in the fifth one again. And again, you know, talking to him earlier, he's still clearly not 100%. I mean, he said he's not back to full fitness, but there is certainly something.
So Grant Thompson, local lad who's out. He's had quite an off over at the Northwest. They thought he'd broken his ankle, but fortunately a bit of a misdiagnosis, so he'll have that all well strapped up and be out. No doubt be flying. I think he's rocking the number 1 plate. Yeah, timing's not giving me the full list yet. Aaron Hands will be out. We're on TM coming through. And that was Dobber, yeah. Tony Duncan. Car coming through, so it must be clean swept. Little Subaru. Wow. A little bit of tyre screech as he chucks it in there, ready for the back straight. At speeds approaching 100 miles an hour. The home straight. Oh, what you call it in the back straight, like through bomb hole and that. I suppose, yeah, it's just a bit of a square, isn't it? It's a bit of a square. All right, here in your technicalities.
Listen, mate, your job's to ride the track.
Not know where I'm going.
Yeah.
For people watching the live on Facebook, the one that's just a picture to say go to YouTube. Okay.
You got this really secure, mate, yeah?
Yeah, she's solid.
Just making sure.
Oh, yeah.
Check on you.
Well, we've got the Starlink set up, you know, power banks.
Elon Musk.
Semi-professional.
Semi. Hope not live streaming, you might have to pay.
Oh, we're just live streaming us watching that.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Reaction to YouTube.
Alarm's making some noise, isn't it? So Marshall's just been up to check, make sure this tripod's all secure. There is a bit of a breeze going, and you do see people do some silly stuff, and things have fallen into course before. Also a good point as a reminder, if you're coming over for TT or any road racing, leave a selfie stick behind. If you're not happy putting your arm out there, don't put a stick out there. Just getting in the way. Yeah, rubbish. I mentioned that on the way in, you know. We've got the farmer over here is stuck all the barrier out. This is obviously all private land, but they know that people are going to try and get up here, so it's sort of a bit of a work together. We've got a wheelie bin just down there. They've cut out a path. If you've got a path, don't try to take a shortcut over someone's crops. I don't know what these yellow things are. Someone's been there for a reason, haven't they? Any horticulture enthusiasts tell me what these yellow flowers are? Because that's why everyone watches a road racing stream, isn't it? Talk about plants. Yeah, respect everything. There's been some issues over at K-Tree recently. It was a group of lads that tried to use one of the cattle troughs as a barbecue. Yeah, this is how places get shut down. So respect it. It sounds like they're going out onto the dummy grid, getting ready to rock. We'll hear them going. Tom, you are the Starlink expert. If the dish was 180 degrees from where it is now, would it still work? Yes, but not quite as well. I think there's quite a lot of satellites up and about, isn't there? So it's probably just the best one is over that way. Yeah, someone's commented in, see what's going on.
Yeah, if you're interested, there's an alignment option on the app, and it gives you a little diagram of which way to point it for the best signal. The more you know.
But certainly on the Isle of Man, we don't have any of that 5G, and 4G is questionable. We did originally plan to do this stream over from the Holden area in Park Ferme and have a look around the bikes and then wander down, see the grid, because you can get right the way down to where we are now, venturing around, so we'd see a few places, but although it said there was signal, it just wasn't having any of it. TT's pretty bad for it. Our infrastructure just can't keep up with the amount of devices that are on it. But let me know how the quality is. The phone that we're streaming on at the minute is pretty much just for streaming, and it's not actually connected to the Starlink because it doesn't have the password yet. But I don't know if we can do that without shutting the stream down, so might change that in a bit. But it's on a data sim. It's not costing anything crazy. 280 megabytes per second.
Anywhere you want.
Perfect so far. Fantastic to hear. Rapeseed. Okay, rapeseed and canola. Good options. Yeah, lovely yellow field, isn't it? It's beautiful. Here we go. First one's coming in, flying. Evans going through on the purple bike there, the one ahead of him, pretty squirmy under the brakes. Like 6 that Wayne. Damien Crooks out, isn't he? He's 96. There's Wayne, yeah. Oh, a little bit wide there, Wayne. Okay, now I don't want to be watching. Yeah, I was quite happy spectating when, you know, the sun was out and the bikes weren't going, and then it was bikes that I'm not interested in riding, and now seeing these boys, I'm Pretty good to be stood here.
Back to 2014, the quickest qualifier.
But although I'd rather be doing that, there's definitely worse things I could be doing with a Saturday.
97.7. Back to Crossing Place.
Israel Gillette's back over.
Chris Moore closing right up behind. Here's number 5, Paul Cassidy.
So Cassidy was on 5, I think it was him that was squirming in that first one. Paul is quick, he'll be out at the TT as well. There's a nice little warm up for him. Damien Crook's out, who I'm sure he said he wasn't racing anymore. He's now one of our ACU instructors up at Derby. That's Paul Cassidy, number 5. Not hanging around, is he? Local lad Luke Blevins there. Be out at Grand Prix again. There's Damien. Is that with the twin pipes underneath? The Ducati? It's cozy up here, well bunched. Paul Cassidy currently leading the session with a 2:32.05. Close to behind Grant Thompson. Wayne's up in 4th. Oh, baby. Aaron Hand's out, 2:47. Dan Pearson, 2:59. So Dan is out in this one. Yeah, go over on Speed Time if you want to see the timings on there. Oh, she's telling lies. What am I doing with this? I am a little bit, yeah. It's exciting. I'm still excited to be here. It's Cassidy squirming in. Not hanging around. 33, Chris Moore. Blevins next on the road. What the fluff, great to have you. So we have a time difference over that way. What we are coming up to, it must be early in the morning. Well, it depends where you are in the States, isn't it? It's a big old place. There's Damien Crook ahead. 3 locals all in the mix there. Getting cozy. 121, who's Israel Gillette. Yeah, I'm sure he's on a Ducati. He's a fellow American. I don't know what the cut-off is. Yeah.
For the year.
Yeah, first generation of R6 must be getting close. Give it a few years, we should be able to have injected bikes, which is great because I do not like carburetors. Carburetors don't like me.
Or two.
Yeah, two-strokes, never good for anyone involved. Every time I've ridden a two-stroke, either me or the bike has become injured. There's Cassidy ripping round. Jesus. He's squirming it in, isn't he? East Coast USA, 8:45 a.m. What a great way to start the day, though. So next on the road, we should have Luke, Grant, and Damien, wasn't it? 3 locals. We're all very cozy before. Making his way past. Pushing on Grant Thompson, currently sitting second on the timings, 2:36.9. Just shy of 5 seconds off from Cassidy. There he is, Grant Thompson. And Damien. Should be Blevins next. Oh no, we've got a red bike. There's Blevins. Waved yellow up there. Where's that for? He's got waved yellow up at Stadium there. There must be something just on the entry behind us. Castletown corner is green flag. Not sure if you'll be able to see it on the stream. It is just up here. We've got big waved yellow. Leg out on Cassidy here. He's just signifying, yeah, he's going to slow down for whatever's on. But it's green behind us. Hopefully nothing too made. We've got Great Meadow is fast over the crest there and Stadium's fast. So possibly mechanical, someone's retired and just close to the circuit. On the FES on the bike there, yeah. That's Israel Gillette. I think he's an American. Big journey over.
Technically, that would be the yellow, is that? Slightly past the green.
That's where I was at. Richard Ford. Tell you what, I don't know how Kinley manages to just keep talking. It's an absolute artwork, his commentary.
He goes to the Northwest to commentate. So
He is a professional.
and he does a TT.
TT Northwest, and he is our standing usual commentator up at Derby. Just stood down a little bit there. So the session is showing on time and his provisional results. Paul Cassidy leading with 2:32.05. Grant Thompson in behind him 2:35.01. Chris Moore coming in third, 2:37.8. What else we got locals? Damien Crook, 2:49.2. Oh, 2:42.5. So that's his last one was 2:49. Wayne Avis right behind him, 2:43.5. Aaron Hams 2:45.8. Blevins 2:47.5. Adam Randalls is out 2:48.001.
Pretty sure you were doing 47s and you were last year.
On the 400. You know me, I'm wrong side of 30 now. My memory's terrible. So Marshall's out in the road there. Guessing some kind of a mechanical, probably pulled in on the pavement or somewhere close. Big wave there. No, we're still live. Course car coming through. Oh, there he is. Yeah, pulled out from the inside. Well, it's not been a good spot. What we got on there as we follow in. See if we can spot the number. So that is 49, Dean Ratcliffe. Only managed 2 timed laps there, got down to 2:45.6. So he's sitting at 13th before, unfortunately, his session is over. So it is all qualifying this afternoon, and then they will open the roads at 4:30, get people moving around, going about their day-to-day business, and roads will reclose at 6 p.m. And we are on for races then. The MSPR singles race, Forage and Vintners 1100 classic race, Jeff Duke Junior Superbike race, which is the session we've just seen out there, and the MC Locksmiths Sidecar race 1. That is unless they've changed the order a little bit, because the schedule that I've got doesn't have the extra sidecar session in. So I believe the sidecars couldn't get out yesterday, so they're going to try and get them 2 sessions today. And yeah, the schedule that I've got only has sidecars once. Classic sidecars are definitely a different breed of thing. The flat down sort of Superman pose for the passengers. And if you've ever seen any pictures or footage of them going through church bends, it's wild, absolutely wild. I wouldn't mind having to go on a sidecar again as a driver, but the very, very brief session that I did on the side of Jim Gale at Derby, oh, different breed. So I think last year there was a WhatsApp group for Southern, where they put all the updated sessions. Obviously, you go get them for the race office, but it's in what's in. Takes a brave man to passenger a sidecar, 100%. Absolute faith in your driver and what they're doing. I think we'll go up and have a wander at some point around the TT paddock. It's all pretty set up now. Action on that gets underway pretty soon, so teams are over, set up, ready to rock. I love having a look at the sidecars when they've got all the fairings off, because bikes are one thing, you know, it's incredible some of the engineering that goes into them, but at their foundations they are a road bike. The sidecars, ground up racing machines, and yeah, absolutely incredible the packaging that goes into them. Be interesting to have a go as a driver on one, as you sort of got half bike controls and half car controls and all a bit odd. Trying to hear what we've got going out next. Back on the speed hive. So 500cc. Can't quite hear what's going on there. It's always a strange setup with the road racing. Same with the TT as well. You'll have the tannoys set up in certain places, and then we've got someone that's got what sounds like a digital radio going on. There's always a bit of a delay in them from what's broadcast over the tannoy. We do have Tom's little radio here with the solar on the wind up, but it's interfering a bit with the other signals, so I couldn't hear it too well. I can't hear any bikes going yet. Little Diddy NC29.
Gives you an idea just how competitive that field is. One thing I want to say out here across my way is the sun is still glistening through the clouds, so we've got bits of patches of blue sky around us, and the breeze has just picked up a little bit here.
Patches of blue sky. It's looking very grey here, Chris.
Out on the road is in session, that's number 100, never know it.
Back to the snack bag. If you're interested in seeing some more racing content, head over, find Aaron Hands, A-R-R-A-N. So he's out, he's just been out in that session, does quite a lot of YouTube-y stuff as well, some onboard footage. Be able to give you a good insight. So that sounds like bikes away. Oh, here we go, we've got one sooner. Yeah, they've snuck out. Coming through stadium now, got first bike on circuit. like it tried out on the clutch there. A little bit of an overrun onto Castletown corner. The bike's already moving to get the clutch back out and it'll bump again. So no times on the timing yet, but we've got the riders going through on the lap, so we've got names in. Don't even know anyone that's out in this session. Oh, good morning, Jake. So where are we on the course? Just down here is Stadium, big fast left-hander before coming in to Castletown corner, which is a tight 90-degree right-hander, bit of a crest going over, nice and blind, and then that runs down to the home straight. Twizzle's taking ours, said good morning to Jake. He is over stateside, so it's the morning for him tuning in. Of course, on the Isle of Man time it is 2 p.m. Isle of Man time. So we've got a slight bit of fog rolling in down the side there. So leader on the road there, number 100, Heffin Owen. Smell this. Have a bit of a mechanical issue there. Unfortunate Davey Todd's out after his incident at Daytona, ruled out at Northwest and already been ruled out the TT, but given the injuries that he sustained, it's not really a surprise. Yeah, the physical demands to be out on the roads is just wild, and from reports of people that are over in Northwest, he's not walking too well. So a bit of a shame, but a sensible decision. I'm sure he'll be out at the Classic TT back on the mountain course.
Remember that time Dunlop Road had broken off?
Yeah, I mean, the boys will push through whatever injuries they can, but if doctor says no, doctor says no. Sometimes it's a difficult decision, but the right one. So this is, of course, the Boulogne circuit, 4 odd miles, little square, and a grid start road race. So this afternoon, when we get racing, I think we'll try to get down to, what's that first corner? The first right-hander, because it is a cracking sight to see. Is it Ballymena? Ballycagan? Balla something. So Castletown corner is the right-hander just behind us, and then go down onto the home straight, which is a little bit of a wiggle coming through. And you're over a bit of a crest on the end before the right-hander, but following the grid start, it's cosy. Can we go to Quarter Bridge yet? Possibly get over to Quarter Bridge and Braddon is there. Yeah, the circuit is in Castletown, but it's called the Balown circuit. Not quite the TT, this is the pre-TT classic races on the island's other road race circuit course. Here's a grid start, we'll go in the wet, and this is why we've got bikes so close together. That first right-hander is a sight to behold. Same as on any mass start race, you know, that first corner, everyone's scrapping in to try get their positions. If we try and get down onto the what's it called down there the other way? What's that road down the end? No, down no, my brain's haven't gone absolutely blank. Not on the course. So rather than going right, you head on Gansey. If we come up from Gansey, there's a pretty good view as you get them coming over the crest, and it's blind and piling into that corner between. There's a bit of a farmhouse there and a cottage on the outside. I think so, yeah. So these roads will be closed until around 4:30, and then they'll open back up for a bit, and then we'll be into racing. Racing's obviously a different kettle of fish to qualifying. We'll try and get down. Unfortunately, following the incident where the marshal was killed, you can't really see the start as well anymore. Crowds are held back, and there's Paris fencing all up across. I don't have a race program, but if you go onto Speed Hive on My Laps, you can get the timing up, which will show you who's out and who's going where. So checkered flag is out on this session.
Take a couple more of these machines through. What is their final lap? 66
We'll have a wander up, see if we can get on the stadium. Lack of adhesions out. Hey? Yeah, this is all rubbish. You got any rubbish?
I do, but
Yeah, we'll take a wander up to stadium, which is the fast left-hander up ahead there, where the flag's out. If you can see it, probably not. Power bank's been battered.
Harley Rushton, and alongside him on the next row will be a 249.62 39.447 for Barry Further. That's 43. We've got 250 to 125.
So we'll head up. There's a very fast left-hander up there. They get quite close into the wall if you get a good spot. It's not too busy. Southern 100, yeah, you'd have to be here quite early for the crowds that are just more. Cheers. So thankfully, tall enough to see over that wall. Try not to trip over in all of the hedgery. Hedgery, that's not a word, is it? Foliage. There's quite a lot of parking on the other side as well.
Camp there over the TT period for a fee.
I'll go down and have a look. Oh no, we're not allowed to stand in the brambles.
Probably just means we're on the side of that bit of street. I don't know.
The whole shrubbery. So what's your thoughts, everyone? And my personal opinion is that road racing is about sitting in a hedge and perching up on a wall. But TT is more and more starting to fill up with sort of official spectator spots with grandstands and bits and pieces. Yeah, for some people that's what they want. For me, I like the raw.
So yeah,
That's why the one place I really want to go at TT is Balacry. And we're going to have to get there early and take some back roads and clamber through some fields and make our way through a hedge and basically be sat next to the pavement. But it is probably the biggest jump on the mountain course. My favourite one. But for some people, they need, you know, food and toilets nearby. Obviously, people with mobility issues is a bit of a complication. But yeah.
there's a Birmingham flag over there.
Oh. Don't let Quinn hear that. Let's get the boards up. Can we get right by that? Oh, we can. Look at that. Looks like Marshall's are having a look. Just stand in some nettles. I'm definitely getting stung by them, aren't I? Let's get you out of the way. Plug that in there. Oh yeah. We've got to stick on some rocks. That is precarious, isn't it? That's alright, should be good. Doesn't quite swivel. So 400's out next. Trying to get a tripod on this wall is not the easiest thing.
It's unrestricted oil, man, is it?
Yes, yeah. How you doing?
Copping. Yeah, you do.
Oh, magic.
Yeah,
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Bringing the ladders tactical.
Well, it is. I mean, these boards are higher than they were last year. So.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So you got a little stand there. I had a little. I had my stand just there, pointing that
Poking
way.
down that way.
I was on this ladder for a bit as well.
That was a good idea. Hope you didn't have to carry it too far.
I only lived there at Hope Street in Castletown, so.
Oh, nice.
Pretty handy, yeah. You didn't get a ride, obviously, then for this.
No, I got rid of the little 400 and
Right.
yeah, I wasn't super fussed, but now seeing it, kind of wish I was out there.
Yeah.
It was going to be the way.
We've been the Max Grand Prix, will you?
Yeah, Yeah, the Aprilia for that. See how she goes. Hopefully to get back out, as I have been since the last day of racing.
Yeah.
250s, 400s, and 125s. Sidecar's not getting 2 sessions then. mph on the course car, nice.
They're told to not go above 80 on the mountain.
Yeah. Whether they do or not, I don't know.
Somebody has been employed this year to watch the tracker speeds on the course cars.
Yeah. We're just between sessions at the minute. They are heading out, klaxon's going to get them going, but it's always a little bit of a delay as they clear the course and then get the next ones ready to go. We've got 250s, 125s and 400s coming. I wouldn't say it's sunny, there's a lot of cloud, there was some blue poking through, but yeah, it's not sunny anymore. It was this morning, a bit earlier on. It's nice and warm. Should reduce the glare. Hello, hello.
Just be careful of that, mate, just in case it does topple.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on it, yeah.
They come right here, as you know.
Yeah.
So I thought it was further out than what.
Oh, yeah. Don't want it to get in the way, definitely not.
Yeah. It starts wobbling, just take it off.
Definitely, yeah. Ballast. Yeah, keep it on there anyway. When I had the big tripod, used to like hang my backpack on it, and it'd never go anywhere. But...
Oh, I had a tripod and it had like a little hook on the bottom of it.
Like in between the legs?
Yeah.
So I used to just stick a backpack on there and root it into the ground. Whereas this one, we've got 2.5 legs. Stable. So this is Stadium, big left. You can see these wooden boards out here, they paint them white, so you can see that this is the apex. Yeah, plenty of racing on, so we've not long got back from Anglesey, and then I got a little bit of a quiet spell. Next month we'll be out up at Derby, and then July is Southern 100, Oliver's Mount, double header up at Derby and Cadwell, getting ready for Manx Grand Prix. Stephen Gorton first on the road. Is that the train?
That's the nicest thing in the world. Steam trains and road racing.
See the flex in the board? It's a big pocket of air, they're punching out the way as they move through it. Oh, at least the road's out. Cool.
Alex Clark from JB. Dan Pearson's out in this. Cassidy's out in this. Wayne's out in this. Faith is out in this.
Oh, Ben Granger's out in this one, 102. I thought it looked like him.
He's staying away.
Liam saw you. Liam Wood. Yeah, tripod's definitely more stable than those boards. That was close. Oh shit. Well,
It's like when the start finish.
so red flag's out, something's happened somewhere.
Kelly said start finish straight.
Does he mean the incident was there or just that the red flag's out there? Mm. What a weird situation, isn't it? You got a red flag with road racing. Chances are someone could be pretty hurt, and there's just that music playing in the background. So fortunate part of road racing, everything now goes on pause, really. All movement on the course will be stopped, riders will be pulled in at the closest marshal points, while they scramble medical and officials to go deal with the situation that's happened. Usually because of an accident or something, but it might not be. It could be that wildlife has got into the course, something's dropped its oil, big gone. Yeah,
Spectator, that's happened before.
yeah. As part of my day job, we've had to red flag things before because we need to get somewhere, and the only way is with the course. probably not as much of a restriction down here, but it could be. Someone lives on the course, if they're having a medical emergency, then it could be nothing to do with the racing, but they have to stop it to get that underway. Unfortunately, I'm sure we know that chances probably are that it's a bike-related incident. But it's just as likely to be debris as well. A very minor spill, rider could be fine, but if you've got bits of bike and fluids all over the course, then say can't stop, can't go around it. We will now just wait. One of the first times I actually came down to see Southern 100, and I've been invited to a garden to view just on the right hand side approach into the hairpin, and pretty much as soon as the red flags came out, a sidecar had taken the front porch off a building, which was actually good because about 2 minutes earlier there was a very young child stood in the porch and it got wiped off the house. So the red flag, there was 2 sidecars involved. One was upside down. I think it was Estelle LeBlonde. She's stuck in the outfit because you don't tend to come off sidecars if you're the driver, and never forget her screams. It was pretty horrendous. I think she ended up being all right, but the debris, they stopped it, and we were on circuit. I think preemptively they got the heli-med in, and it just so happened to be that it started raining as it all unfolded. So I was stood in someone's garden in the lashing down rain, watching all of that happen. Nice Grom in the distance there, taking off. I'm sure there's probably some riders out and about here. A lot of classic bikes will run without a starter motor, and if they've stopped somewhere, they might not get going again, which should be a bit of a pain. I have been stopped on this corner before. There was a massive scutch of us not long into the start of a race, and we were red flagged and held up here. I was very glad that the marshals were kind enough to come over, and they had a crate of bottled water because it was warm. Was it?
Yeah, you were part there. Hans was there.
Yeah, Dan was there. Yeah, it was a good scutch of us all loaded up there.
There's a picture knocking up to this one.
There is, yeah, because there's Sean Bostrom was on the inside. He was on the wall there where those people are sat.
I wouldn't mind taking the vans somewhere like that this year. Going in the vans, making it available.
Yeah, I'm just pretty shafted with the work schedule. Yeah, Friday of race day and senior are an absolute no for me. I'm on station, which is great. But we'll get out for a few sessions. Bank holiday Monday. I think we're good on the Tuesday. Definitely want to get out to Balacry.
Be good tomorrow as well. Monday, sorry.
Yeah. As she all kicks off. It should be a good year. Practice week looks like it's going to be lovely. Current forecast for race week, not so great. But it's also far enough away that I wouldn't trust a weather forecast, so it could all change.
Not gonna happen anyway.
Yeah. But then with the size of it and the island's microclimates, you never know. It could be...
So you Ramsey Lane and Douglas.
Well, I've been in the grandstand before in glorious sunshine, and they've said, no, we can't go because of the conditions either over the mountain or out the west side of the circuit. We'll just wait and see. Wonder what the white marshal's for. Let's say that the back of her tabard there. Operate. Radio. She's got a massive headset on. But then so does a fella next to her. Does anyone know what the white marshal indicates?
I would put the man with the flag.
Yeah. So the other one's a sector master. Maybe it is radio operator. Oh, a plane. been at Donington. So it looks like only around half the field. Got a timed lap there. We've got Fraser Higginson, Ben Granger. Fraser Higginson and Ben Granger within a third of a second. That's cool to see. Two local lads from up at Jerby. This is Fraser's first road. So yeah, and Ben's both new to proper road racing. Anderson. It's a little bit of a wait to see what's going on. Yeah, 20 to 3. It should still be a good time. And the road closure orders will be in place. If they say they've got to be open till or 4:30, then 4:30 will be when they open again.
Well, they can't keep a section closed if there's an incident.
So, yeah. Might open crossing points or something.
Well, they just open the rest of it besides wherever the incident is.
With that sort of situation, then it's probably not good.
I probably won't be running for the rest of it.
No.
Is it?
Hopefully not. Hopefully something minor.
Is it the first time you were out before with the R6 when the newcomer speed control black zones? It was the R6, wasn't it?
That was the first one, yeah. The first sunny day, wasn't it?
And it was like the first day it was good weather, the first session.
Yeah, it was on over on the YouTube channel. I think it's called the Highs and Lows of Road Racing, and that was Southern 100. And unfortunately, very early on into what was a glorious day, we had quite a bad red flag.
On the first session, it was.
Yeah.
And it was delayed and delayed and delayed, and it was like 9 o'clock, and we were still waiting in Park Ferme.
I think was that when the hospital was over capacity, and they said no, you can't race because we can't put anyone anywhere if we need to. There's a lot of wider infrastructure goes into road racing and making sure it can all happen. We'll see. But who's coming over for TT? You got any spots that you're planning on watching? Have you been before?
I've never seen it, you know.
You haven't?
No.
That's because you're always looking the wrong way. Sounds like... Is that the klaxon or the level crossing? Steam train coming through. It's a shame, and it's one of the reasons I want to go to the northwest to spectate. I do want to go and ride it, but I'd like to go and watch it first, because the TT and Grand Prix, you know, it's always just been on the doorstep, and I think it loses a bit of that magic, yeah, as opposed to when you're coming over
also,
for a trip.
If you go on a trip there, you want to watch every single second that you can.
See everything, don't you?
Whereas, like, we look at it and go, oh, I can't be bothered today, or
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, I've got work.
Take it for granted a bit.
It is a granted, because
I know. Good job we got no noise limit.
you know, some people come over and it's their pilgrimage, it's their once in a life trip.
Well, it is. It's motorbike mecca, isn't it? And particularly if you're on the other side of the planet, it's a big old journey. It's like Japan. I'd like to go to Japan, but I'll probably only do it once. And that's without the cost multiplier of it being the TT when everything gets wild.
When a boat for super £800.
Yeah,
Because what?
those crackers. But that's why we do the live streams, because I think, you know, road racing should be accessible. And if you want to pay the was it 25 quid for TT Live, it'd be pretty good. Get you the multicams. They've got the helicopters. If you want to follow the racing, that's probably the best option. But for me, road racing has always been about perching up next to a wall in a bush somewhere and watching it. It's raw, unfiltered, last holdout of freedom.
No smoke, no mirrors.
Yeah. Just riders riding without a safety net.
If we can set it for free, you should be able to.
Yeah. At least it's not raining.
Said it now.
Yeah. Nah, it's perking up a little bit here. There's still quite a bit of cloud over there, but the blue sky seems to be starting to dominate. I'm doing my best not to get stabbed on this barbed wire.
Have you had a hole in
Have you? Yeah, all this danger we're putting ourselves in. When I come to do Irish roads, yes, 100%. Unfortunately, the transport links from this island to Ireland are awful. Yeah, they're just pretty bad. I think like the best option. Well, it's a steam train, mate. So our good friend Brandon, Ink Soup Tattoo, has just been over because he does a lot of work with Greenlight TV. So he was over for the Northwest, making the broadcasting stuff happen, and he had to sail back to the UK, past the Isle of Man, very close. He sent us a video, and it was ridiculous how close he is, so that he could get off a boat and get onto another one to come over here, because the links directly from the island are just a bit of a pain. And then because I have an ACU license, I have to pay extra start permission so that I'm insured to race, and yeah, it's just extra expense. 2 boats, trying to deal with it off work. But yeah, it's definitely something I'd like to do, because they do look fantastic. Until then, I think their next road race is going to be Oliver's Mount. Get back over there. Hopefully not in Sea Paddock this time, because that wasn't great last time, but
I can't.
did fall in love with the place. It was nice to get over.
Quality.
Yeah. Well, you just didn't even get to see it, did you? Yeah, up the top end. Sort of in and out.
There's a big hike up.
Yeah, it's steep.
We were at the back of Sea Paddock, and it was a long way to walk just to the track anyway, to the start line.
Aberdeen, not so much. No going back. I don't think so.
Aberdeen?
Yeah. Sorry, my Welsh brethren. I was not very impressed.
The experience is not one worth remembering.
You get to go back and watch.
Yeah, 15 crates of cider,
Yeah.
some rattlers, and
But then again, would it be like this? Does it sound a good idea to go and watch, and then when actually see bikes go, and it'd be like, ugh, I'm on the wrong side of the wall?
I think you'd realise it. I think you'd go, oh, this is Aberdeen, last time was terrible. Because last time you were here.
Yeah. Yeah. Although was it last time? Was it last time I smashed into the back of Ashley Robson?
No, that was the first time we did the season. You had the S, it was on the SA.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
was 24.
24. See, my memory's terrible.
25.
Got the Alzheimer's.
No, yeah, 24.
24.
2024. Where's that gone?
History.
Illegal. Why is time moving so fast?
I think last time I was here, the only thing I remember was running a tad wide on the, I think it was like the approach to Great Meadow down there. My bar end skimmed a bush,
Through the gate.
and I found it very amusing. No, not over at Joey's, on the way up here.
You also did nearly go through Joey's gate.
I did think I might have had to go through Joey's gate. That's what happens when me and Mortal on the first session decides to keep up with Nathan Harrison. So anyone that hasn't seen, there's a TT film being filmed at the minute. Quite a lot of crews over. I'm doing a bit of extraing in one of them. I'm going to be a VIP. Should be great. We see what's going on and be in the background somewhere. But Channing Tatum, I think, is the rider that they're following. Keanu Reeves is over. Who's the other fella? Brad Pitt. Yeah.
Some women that I've never heard of.
No, I don't know. Hopefully they do it right and don't.
Portrait?
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's anything like the F1 film that they did.
So I never saw that.
That
but
was alright.
I did see. I'm sure it was Brad Pitt. It was about. What's his name? Shelby.
Brad Pitt wasn't in that.
Wasn't he?
The 4GT one.
Yeah.
That was Brad Pitt, wasn't
Well, Brad Pitt not in that. All right. But no, that was a good film. I enjoyed that. Carroll Shelby. That's what I'm thinking of. What was Brad Pitt in? Was he in the Ford v Ferrari? Or was that the same thing?
That wasn't Brad Pitt either.
Mate, do I actually have Alzheimer's?
I don't know about that.
How do I remember where these corners go? But yeah, anyway, hopefully the...
Right, mate. It's not that hard.
4 right.
I reckon you could do it. I was close by count.
I mean, there's 4 rights from across 4 ways to there. But yeah, hopefully they do the event justice on the film. Don't make it too much of an explosion-filled action saga.
Makes jumping on that.
Yeah. We'll see what's on. There's big changes up in Parc Ferme this year, I think, because of the film crew. So everyone is now in tents. They used to just run around the outside, and now everyone's in tents. And I think that's to keep out of the way of the cameras. It reduces a lot of lines of sight, and probably going to get sweaty for a lot of teams as well. Just in a tent, warming bikes up.
Also carbon monoxide.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Have you seen all the 37 3/4 signs everywhere?
Yes, and a lot of the braking markers have changed colours.
Yeah.
But they always do a bit of a refresh, don't they? See what's on.
Well, the new barriers around Scrutineering, they're quite nice actually.
The ones on Glen Crutchery Road, or the ones actually like by the Scrutineering Bay. Yeah, they look pretty smart.
Rather than just the half height Harris fencing that they drop.
Yeah,
Actually,
not promenade barriers. Oh, so yeah, I suppose they want to make it look as good as possible.
It's nice that they've actually been told like this is an event that's been happening for over 100 years. You're not taking it over.
No.
That's not a good sign.
So road sweeper out. There must be something has spilt or leaked down onto the road surface. Why they'd send that out. I'm not sure if you heard. If you've got the commentary on, briefly overheard there, Kinley saying rider is on the way to hospital. There'll be an update for whatever the schedule is looking like from now. And we'll see. Motor Isle. Is that the new bar?
Yes.
S2024. I thought that just opened like a couple months ago. Looks like a good place, so we're gonna maybe check that out on TT. Motor Isle, motorcycle themed bar. I think they're doing food as well, but looks pretty snazzy.
Food looks pretty good actually.
And spoons. Spoons is there.
Yeah, Alan Man now has a website.
Alan Man finally has her spoons.
You'll be pleased to know that you can come over and get your plate of Worthington's bitter for £2.50, whatever it is.
Yeah. And the fair's coming.
Is it?
Yeah, so the closure order for it setting up on Monday, I think. Banana. Look at there, all M&Ms. Are they penis flavoured? Ah, no, none of that.
I just want nuts, not mine.
Love a peanut in my mouth. Nah, I don't like them. Like original M&Ms Those ones that Annie had, the cookie dough.
No, I didn't like them.
I thought they were alright.
Nah, not rated.
Fudge ones are a bit weird, but standard M&M's the way to go. Oh, here we go. Incident of Balloon dip. Rider's conscious, being assessed by medics. Rider will be transferred to ambulance. Nobles. Significant track contamination. Okay, so that might have been done then if the sweeper's already come this way. Unless it was stationed at like cross four ways and it's having to do a full lap to get round to there, because they won't go backwards. Just in case. When they went through the briefing last year, there are some very specific circumstances, mainly that they are keeping a section closed for a long time, that they'll send people backwards. So it could be that the sweeper's making its way out there now.
Is it a new edition, that bit of wood? I didn't do that last year.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Yep. It went up dead late though. Literally just beforehand. Just a nice big marker. And if you come in a bit too tight on the apex, you're gonna skim that rather than lovely stone wall.
Remember your man at TT that year?
Oh yeah, down approach to Crosby, and then finished the lap.
Yeah.
Absolutely hero, like a 9-inch gash on his back.
It was here, like, it was like here, wasn't it?
Left one, yeah, put it in. TM going through. Meow. I want to do that. Don't know. Saw Tony Duncan was the first one out before number one. Don't know who 2 is.
When I got some work, does the car.
Yeah.
Last year, the BMWs that they gave, they were hybrid.
Because hybrids are faster, mate. You get a performance-orientated hybrid, you've got torque and power.
I want a performance-orientated one then. Just a 240 hybrid.
I don't know. I'd like to see the specs on it.
They said the battery was never over a quarter full.
He's using it 80 mile an hour.
So they've got so they put in for M3 tolerance, and they've got M240s. Is it M240? It's like the one down from the M Sport thing.
Like it.
It's not Alman green?
No.
No.
But then it's because my 36 was Boston green and I found that to be a particularly beautiful colour.
That's biased because you've owned one.
Yeah.
Which is pretty fair.
It's just kind of green, isn't it? But I like that because it looked black under old street lights.
Oh, right. The old
Weird.
yellow lights.
Yeah, like black.
Oh, right.
But then it was like a deep dark green.
They don't do those anymore, do they? They're all gone. Efficient.
Yeah, all halogen. Almost feels like the sunshine's trying to make a break for it. So yeah, plan is we'll stick around here for the last remaining sessions of qualifying, and then end the stream, go back, see some of the boys in the paddock, and then get some food, refuel, and head out ready for racing, where we will go live again, see what's on, perch up somewhere.
On the other side, I think.
Yeah, go somewhere different. Yeah, I think first corner
Yeah, that's always good.
would be good.
214 peoples.
214 peoples. But yeah, this has definitely been a good practice on the tech. So possibly some of you have been sent over from Facebook. Facebook live streaming is not that great, but the great thing it does do is it notifies people that you're going live. So at the minute, the Facebook page should be streaming basically an image that says go over to YouTube, and the links and stuff should be in there.
While you're on this live as well, make sure you are subscribed and turn on the notification bell, so when we do go live, you get a notification.
Oh yeah, that'd be handy, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because we'll be out over TT in some good spots. Go wander around, see some bits and pieces, not just the racing as well. Have a wander around the paddock and have a nosy at some of the machinery.
Yep. And even after the racing has finished, every single live video will be uploaded as a video automatically on YouTube. So
At full quality as well,
at full
which
quality.
Facebook doesn't do.
So you will be able to go and rewatch them.
The pure hedge experience. Hedge.
Grassage.
Yeah, probably now's a good time. Go grab a cup of tea, cup of coffee. Still waiting to find out what the schedule's going to look like following red flag in that session. They didn't get much of it done, so they'll probably try and rerun that. I mean, there's only half the field, got a timed lap there on the flyer, so get yourself refreshed, stretch the legs. We'll still be here waiting for whatever the clerk of the course update is, what schedule changes, and when we get bikes back out and about here at Stadium Corner. If I lived there, I would definitely put a tree house in that tree.
How much?
Yeah, how good would that be?
Yeah.
That's like a perfect tree for a tree house as well. Although, how big do you reckon a tree house would have to be to fit you in now that you're an adult?
Big.
Well, in saying that,
No, you
I probably wasn't that much smaller when I was building tree houses. What's this? Okay.
That 40/40 video is pretty naughty, isn't it? The chain cam one. Seen it?
Where they had the Beamer and the Ducati.
On the closed mountain course.
Yeah,
Chain cam.
yeah,
From last year, and then you just uploaded it now.
yeah.
It's already got just under 250,000 views.
Pretty rowdy, wasn't it?
So they're allowed to do chin cam, but
Also, I loved it. I don't know
at
who
our
it was.
hands.
I think it was Fagan when he set off there and just like wheelied the whole way down past pit lane. Mint.
I remember being at the Craig once, and it was like a parade lap or something, and everyone was just popping wheelies on the way down from the Craig.
Well, I missed out. Once they got a bike, it was the last year after they had parades, because they used to let all sorts out, didn't they?
Oh yeah.
Like Bo Chalice has done a lot on his Supermoto when there was like sidecars out as well. Yeah. I had to wait to get a mountain license.
Scam. Scams get scams. Not long to get back around on this track anyway.
Yeah.
And then the big track.
Start of July. On the Italian Stallion.
Spaghetti.
The rigatoni racer.
Oh fucking hell, that's got to be a stick of that. Probably get AI onto it to make an image.
It's a 1368 on AM. Although, see if you can get Manx Radio on the FM, that might be a bit better. If they're on, but I think it is a separate motorsport channel. Da-da-da-da-da. Waiting to see what's happening.
Wow, some energetic waiting.
Yeah. Shouldn't be too long if they've already scooped up the bike and the rider. They're just out sweeping. Oh, there we go. No, I think the rider's gone to hospital.
There was a rider and a bike in the back.
Was there?
Yeah, someone in a leather suit, interesting.
Maybe a retirement then.
Maybe somebody can't get the bike started again.
Could be.
There's a man for
He was in a little two-stroke as well, and he's...
that'll be total loss as well. No battery, no starting.
Give her a wee bump. I wonder if there is a 700 WhatsApp thing again, pre-TT1.
My phone's charged if you want to use the cable for
Oh, beautiful. Know what settings I've got on this stream. Oh, not that one.
Levin's got issues.
Blevins has.
Yep.
Oh. Shamina ma 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 ma. Do 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 do. You watch out for them Genie Nettles. To be fair, yeah, pretty good spot there. Yeah. Wet. It rained. It would be a good spot to go and watch. Even better if I knew the name. Gruber Bridge. Not Gruber Bridge, yeah. Yeah, Gruber Bridge. You come around and you've got the right-handers. I think you've got to get there quite early. And,
Harold.
Harold's? No. What's it called? Big right-handers before you start approaching Ballacrane. I think you've got to get there early and get like a ladder up to the wall because it's quite a drop off on the other side. Is it? You go underneath the barn. Oh. Applebean? No, it's between there. It's not on this map anyway. Gorsley.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a good spot to go watch. Can't really think of anywhere that I haven't watched. I did like that little spot where the I think they always do a collection for Rob Vine and the Hellies on the exit of oh, mate, why is my brain just like dying? Quarry Bends. Exit at Quarry Bends before you get onto the straight. I think is that Molyneux's. There's a little spot and you're lower than the road, so the bikes are about 10 foot away, but at face level. It's awesome. Well, your grandparents was good, and they approached the Grebe where you just like stood on a dropped pavement with nothing in front of you. That's the sort of spaces I like watching. Yeah, not a grandstand sat back with the smell of a portaloo. Just you and air to the rider. Oh, course car. And an ambo. Amber lamb. What's his name? I don't know if he's Rob. Rob? Guy driving that was the one that did my leg when I burnt it on the KTM. Bernie. What do you want to do for dinner? Lunch?
Smoky Sam's is over
Oh, baby. Load up on some meat.
there. And they do takeaways, so
Yeah, we're going to have a couple hours at the middle, aren't we? Our road's open.
not far away from where it's open now.
What time are we on?
3:10.
10 past 3. Still got time for a couple more sessions. Question is, what's going to be out next? I think they said the senior superbikes are going again. Sidecars, they've got to get out. And only half that field managed to get a time lap. Oh. Let's see what temperatures are like. Oh, this phone's like stone cold as well.
In the shade, in the breeze.
Yeah, but it's constantly doing stuff, isn't it? Constant streaming whilst getting power. I expected it to get a bit warm, but again, another good tick in the box for testing the setup. Sha-ma-ma-ma-ma-ma-ma. Ah.
Sharp as
It is, yeah, this barbed wire is sharp. How do you know? Bum, 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 bum. There's a lot more blue sky appearing. Very nice. Can't quite hear what's on the tannoy on there. No. So then we've got the Manx Radio Motorsport on. Sounds like there's an update going on down at Castletown corner, but can't quite hear it. Oh, he's a good lad. Monster dropped off a bunch to station. So Sean's just sent me a message saying I've put some white monies on your locker. Cheers, mate.
Hopefully we'll get some again like last year.
Yeah, our stockpile's nearly running out.
I know, that's what I mean. Mine are all gone.
Just down to like a few crates of the full sugar flavours that no one wants. Oh, glad to have you around. Hope it's been entertaining for you. Yeah, the Facebook's really good for getting sort of continuous updates and the little bits and pieces on, and the YouTube takes a while. I'll hopefully finish the last Manx Grand Prix video before Manx Grand Prix. It has taken a while, but there's so many hours involved in editing. I'm not a professional by any means, and I don't like help, so it's my art. But we're getting there. I've tried recently with the latest Derby video and the Anglesey one to see how fast I can get a video out, and it's been just over a week really for smaller stuff, but that's not quite fast enough for July because we have a full week's racing and then a weekend and then a weekend after that, and then a weekend after that. So it's gonna be pretty hefty, but try get it out, get everyone along for the journey, and get ready for Manx Grand Prix again. It's great fun, yeah. Enjoy making the videos, and it allows me to meet some pretty cool people. Ricky Kidu. So there was a red flag in the session. I think there's been an incident down at the Ballown Dip or bomb hole on the top side of the course. So it was red flagged. The rider is on the way to hospital. Bikes have been recovered. They did have the road sweeper out because the road surface was contaminated. There must have been oil or something going down. So we're just waiting. I think it's probably been on for 30-40 minutes now of being on standby. Oh, someone dangling their legs over. It's a no-no. Can be on the wall, but not over it. But yeah, current red flag situation. We're just waiting to see what's going to get underway again. The session was 125s, 250s and 400s. It wasn't on for very long. It's quite a big field, but only about half of them actually got round to do that second lap and get a time in. So I suspect that'll probably get rerun again. Not sure with the 125s and 250s, but 400s aren't racing until tomorrow. So it's just a wait to see what's happening. And the road should be opening again at 4:30. They'll then close again at 6, and then the schedule is in for racing. Obviously delays like these can jiggle things around. I think the sidecars were cut really early yesterday, so they'll definitely need to get a session out. It looks like there was a rider who retired just over on the other side of the road there. He's getting his helmet back on, so he's obviously been told by the marshals, who will have all the radio comms, that yeah, you're going to get scooped up. And then what we should see is the travelling marshals will head out, and they'll stop at each point where riders have stopped and slowly gather them in a big chain to get them back around. Big races with Hickman and Dunlop. I don't think they're out on the classics here. Obviously we've got TT starting in 2 days, where they'll be both out. I'm not sure how much of a crossover is. Paul Cassidy's out. He is racing here in a couple of classes, and he will be out at TT, but I'm not sure whether the big TT names are here. I haven't seen any so far. Might be getting confused with the Southern 100, which is the same course, but that happens at the start of July. That's a full week. Yeah, a little two-stroke over there. Probably gonna need a bit of a bump to get going. I'd bet any money that doesn't have a starter motor. Still waiting. So for anyone that has just tuned in, we're here at Stadium Corner, and we're pretty much on the apex as they come in. The riders will get pretty close here. We have had a marshal come over and check the tripod setup isn't going to get affected because of the wind displacement as they're punching through it. And it turns out that my tripod's more stable than these boards. They have been flexing. They are very close. The boards are up because it will, if a rider does misjudge it a little bit, then they're going to skim along a nice smooth bit of plywood instead of an old Manx stone wall, which is a bit more grippy. Yeah, the screws are coming right the way through. Little coat hooks, but they go up quite quick, and then they'll be down by the end of the weekend. is just part of the racing furniture. So practice and qualifying will start for the TT on Bank Holiday Monday, so a couple of days, and the weather forecast is looking stunning. Race week, not so much. But as weather forecasters are professional liars, it might change. It's still quite a while away. But hopefully there's not too much disruption and we get a nice TT, see what's going on. There's been some decent changes around, so Guthrie's has all been resurfaced, and apparently they've taken the bump out of the inside, which will be interesting to see how that goes. And we've got the film crew poking around everywhere. Pick for the senior. Whoa, it's hard. It's hard, really. Having Hickman's always a pretty good guess. I'd love to see Dino get up there. You never really know. We'll see what's on. I think Dunlop will have it on Supersport because he's just he's definitely king in that area. You can't rule him out of the senior or anything as well. Never really know. But I won't be watching the senior. I will be at work, which is all right, Jeff.
Hey boy, how's it going?
Yeah, not too bad. Watching red flags and that.
What else would you want to be doing?
Great sport.
I fucking didn't realise you were down. How's it going, mate?
Yeah, good man, you.
Not too bad. Just cleared the garage out yesterday and I found the tool for the Nitron rear shock. It's on the 400.
Oh yeah.
Should have brought it down with me.
It's gone. Gone.
Has it?
Yeah.
I sold it off. Or...
Yeah, I sold the bike. That's why I'm not out.
Okay.
Yeah. Not really. No, I just wanted to focus on the one bike. You know, running extra bikes is extra cost, whereas I can put it all into the Aprilia. Although I must admit, when the junior superbikes came around before, it was difficult. It was difficult to watch.
It's like the PST, isn't it? Just go back.
Yeah. Just got to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Massive FOMO. Oh, what's going on there? Flags are in. It's a good sign. Reds have gone in. Looks like he's prepping with a yellow. So he's prepping with the yellow, so that might be the train of riders coming around to get scooped up. Which is a good indicator that we are going to get going again soon. Oh, have a look at this, Tom. The bikers over the road there. No containment. Oh. That's why there's oil on the track.
It's all to the error, isn't it? So if it's from an error when you have to.
Yeah, you ain't be able to put someone in though, yeah. Even like supermotors and pit bikes, they don't come with it, we can plonk them on. The size of that drum brake. Wow. Yeah. So look at that and just think, misery. Miserable.
I wouldn't even want to have a go on the road spec version.
No. It's just not a Grom, is it? Not a Grom. Which everyone knows is the elite road bike.
What are you building over there?
Starlink.
You're Starlink as well.
You got yours on too. Don't be stealing my Starlink.
We got their little Milwaukee adapter.
Yeah, got me
Like that.
Where'd
you get that from?
Amazon for like 15 quid. If that probably wasn't even that much.
That's well portable.
There's all my tools in Milwaukee, so it just made sense.
Yeah.
finding theirs alright.
It's not in. 4G's pretty good.
Yeah, we had it on up at Castletown corner.
Oh yeah.
It's just working.
So when you got a lot
Good.
of people, your signal goes to shit, doesn't it?
Yeah, just bombs the towers.
Yeah, no. Someone absolutely.
I like that though. I do like the back.
That is Gucci.
Is that an early one?
You're on there.
Brand new.
Oh, I can't spin here. There's Jeff and his Milwaukee Starlink adapter.
So you're on YouTube now.
That is a prepared man.
Now, boys. Got to pay for that.
No royalties. Yeah. How long do the batteries last?
Probably got 2/3 of a day if we want it.
All right.
That says it'll run for 8 hours on that. Yeah, it's USB-C, USB-A, cigarette, lighter and 3 pin.
Just a big power bank, isn't it, basically? What's that?
Oh baby, do
can
you
use
really
them
want to
for-
know?
The driving as well, so they do fucking sunroof mounts.
Proper mobile.
And they do like hard mounts for the campers and shit.
Yeah, that would be convenient.
Like how on the way back from Anglesey there's no signal to fucking get on the maps.
Yeah. Well, it is a signal dead zone, isn't it? Out in Wales.
Starlink mini battery adapter M18 30 quid.
Bargain. Oh, here we go.
Here's the train on the way back in.
Collecting all the riders to return them back. A little push start from the marshals. Well, that went nice and easy, didn't it? Paired up.
Fire.
The marshal's going to push him all the way back.
You might have to.
Oh, spoke too soon.
Probably an MV or something like that. Quality. On the pavement.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to go. Two-stroke behaviour. Oh, I've messed up my anchorage now. Oh, get in there. Oh. It's like the wonkiest angle going. Because you know. stone wall and that. That's a good sign if they're moving around the circuit again, or getting ready to get other things moving around the circuit. Angle. Singapore, oh, that's cool. It's always ace seeing where people are and checking in. This will be the tail end TM. So he's coming in for a stop. So TMs will have radio comms, so they'll have been told that, yeah, we've got a rider that can't get going again. So he'll be off down to investigate, make sure he's out of the way. And then BMWs. So were they the Hondas though, weren't they, till they opened up and that the valve came in. There you go. Could it be, could it be? Hello, baby. Crimbus. I can hear that song 3 times. Which is not fantastic.
You gotta sing it 3 times though.
Oh my god. Pure ballast, that's going nowhere, pal. Hefty. Bam, 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 bam. I'm going to stand in the sun in the bit. A nice little shade trap here.
Yeah, it's nice.
What?
It's that massive treehouse tree that's...
Belandic, something like that. I think Riders on the way to Westmore. It was 125s, 250s, and 400s. Only about half of them got time lap. Well, we got that many two-strokes out. It wouldn't be too messy though, would it? Still, I'll say anything now.
I know you're in that group now, aren't you?
Like a Tony Racer. Next year, that you need a bit more electronic motors, but there's some carbon stuff I don't understand the parts. And the brake parts. Well, Gongo, the only option to go up would be try to get the Super Sport. Exactly. To be fair, I think they're
I know you know you're in that Italian club, you understand how to use it properly.
Well, I was worried Jerry got an engine light.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
I was like, oh, I'm not bothered for that.
Mine does either. When I first got it, it was always stop engine all the time. It was we cut the switch out of it and soldered it together so the bike would stop. Then I thought the clutch was just so of course it does reduce power and everything.
How are you moving with your clutch unit? Stop this.
They're no good, they're no good.
Something broken. Stop again.
Yeah, to go down the back straight, you see the orange light through your screen. That's all gone away now. It's all gone back in the stuff. All the switches all back. It's because we broke into the ECU to basically just fuel. Yes. So that's why there was a spike about that. What people the other end of Panico. What is that? Yeah, I am. Keep saying, mate, I know David Downey that owns it is racing as well, but That's squeaky bum time.
Sidecars are out.
Danny Quirk at number 54 doesn't have Sharon Reeves in the chair, and Quirky has Kenny Cole in the chair, so that's a change there from the number 54 outfit. Previous winner, of course, Danny Quirk, with Sharon Reeves not in the chair. It's going to be Kenny Cole. Also, we have a changing machine for number 29, Adam Pope and John Christopher. They're not riding the North and West Lane now. It's a Triumph Thunderbird. But again, when we get to race time a bit later on, we will give you all the information on that. So the two sidecar races that we do have, we'll have one today and obviously one tomorrow, with the roads closing tomorrow being Sunday from 1 o'clock in the afternoon till no later than 6 o'clock. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 races this evening, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 races tomorrow. Looking forward to it. There's going to be some great action. And if you are just arriving on the island, welcome back. Or if you've not been here before, where have you been? Missed all this. Let's get out to Cross Four Ways.
He does.
One of the chairs, Rob. Some three-wheel action into there. Always entertaining across 4 ways.
Indeed, yeah, watching sidecars, both classic in this event and during the 700s, always a spectacle here through Cross Four Ways. I think it's a slightly expanded field this year, actually, for the three-wheelers in the Sidecar Classic this year. I don't know if anyone could get me some clarity on this, but I believe one of the reasons behind the reduced field last year was that there was a meeting taking place at around the same time somewhere in Central Europe, which meant there were a few crews who couldn't make it here and clash with that particular event. That's what I was told anyway. If anyone could provide some clarity on that, I'd be interested to know. Dave Molyneux and Dan Sale on number 2 machine, they were originally down for the Sidecar Classic last year, but were unable to attend for various reasons. I think Dave Molyneux mentioned later on they just couldn't quite get that outfit ready, but here we are, the first sighting lap. Number 4 and 5 machines, the second of those, Jack Christopher and Alice Smith, their previous winners here. Number 54 of Danny Quirk and Kenny Cole, the passenger. Number 9,
two-stroke sidecar.
Keep an eye on them. It's the first time they've been involved in
One of
the
them's,
Sidecar Classic for a few years, and they are the Sidecar
just a motorbike with a sidecar on the side.
2023,
Oh.
91.687 miles an hour. The race record of the
Cool.
sidecars, Bob Dawson and Matthew Sims, 87.014. 28-2, there's Molyneux and Sale, and there's Greg Lambert and
There we
Andrew
go.
Haynes.
It's a bit of a delay on that.
Sidecar Classic here last year to Greg Lambert and Andrew Haynes at the time.
Two-stroke sidecars. That was what was going
It's a lot of steam, isn't it? It smells good though. Oh, I just didn't have noticed. That is a proper bike and sidecar, isn't it? Wow. Okay, okay. That's crackers. Wow.
Number 2, Dave Molyneux and Dan Sale went through. Good to see Dave out here again on the 750 DM on TR 750 Suzuki. Another outfit through. That's 92, Jenny Solis.
He's now getting the old timing.
They go through on that.
Wow.
Patrick
Won't be a time lapse till they come round again, is it?
So 10 outfits through so far. There's a couple of people who aren't going to be making the starting lineup this year. Number 23, Will Smith and Andrew John Smith, and number 24, Tony Thurkel and William Morley. They're not going to be making the start, unfortunately, this year. So 10 outfits through, 5 Jack Griswold, 4 Rob Bellas, 54 Danny Quaid, 9 Kieran Clark, 2 Dave Molly and Dan Sale, 69 Greg Lambert and Andy Haynes, not mentioned Greg yet, 28 Adam Holden, newcomer driver then Trevor Johnson, and 92 Jason Rees and Shane Perry, they're both newcomers, and 11 Patrick Carls and Vincent van der Hoyter on their MRE framed BMW there from Belgium, or Heissy in Belgium, and a town called Silly in Belgium, or Silly. I'll have to get that right before the end of the week. And Adam Bowe and John Christopher with the next outfit through. Let's get back out across 4 ways. Jack Griswold and Al Smith making the way there now. Yeah, they were leading on the road. 3 more outfits on the way through. Greg Lambert and Andrew Haynes just ahead of Dave Molyneux. Dan Sale as well, among the latest to go through, along with Danny Quirk and Kenny Cole. So that trio close together on this opening flying lap. Jack Griswold and Al Smith, as we mentioned.
Pulling in there, I think he had his arm up. That's smoky. Yeah. Look at his hair's like stood up, Jesus. It's just a long man.
2 minutes 56.4 and 86.7.
No, Speed Dive's not having it. Oh, there we go. I need to reload.
As the number 28 outfit of Adam Holden and Trevor Johnson.
Oh, it does. I can't wait till technology figures out smell-o-vision, because it smells good. Look at this thing. This is mega. You see the scoop like underneath the chair?
86.7. Back to cross 4 ways. Just wonder if we can get a bit of clarity, Chris, as well, because I haven't seen the time flash up for the number 54 outfit, Danny Quirk and Kenny Cole, for a first flying lap there. So I wonder if they've stopped somewhere between cross 4 ways and the start-finish line on Castletown bypass there. Jason Rees and Shane Perry, the newcomer pairing, have just gone through their 7th quickest. They're just under 4 seconds off the pace of Adam Holden and Trevor Johnson on the number 28 outfit. Here's your first 2 machines on the road. It's Jack Griswold and Alice Smith around 3 bike lengths back. Is Kieran Clark and Andrew Johnson as well. Both of them opening up a gap here to the number 4 outfit.
The man on the actual bike Sidecar was the stops.
Out front, got their foot down at the moment. 2 more interviews, Greg Lambert and Andrew Haynes. And right in behind them is Dave Molyneux and Dan Sale. In fact, Dave Molyneux just moving up the inside. Has he gone through on the exit? Yes, he has. So Dave Molyneux has moved ahead of Greg Lambert out on the road there. Dave Molyneux just nice and smooth up the inside.
Front end coming in there.
Yeah. Patrick Carls and Vincent van der Hoyter, the new Belgian newcomers, they've also crossed the line there as well.
Like a adhesion somewhere.
Second lap, so 2 is 56. 2 is 56.4, so it's Greg Lambert and Andrew Haynes. That's the fastest lap of the session so far to you, Chris. Kieran Clark and Andrew Johnson, they've just gone top with a 254.515, 87.672.
Wonder if it's that one that was smoking, plopped something down that way.
Probably flying all on the exhaust.
Like a little hose pipe.
56.089. And Dave Molyneux also pulling in as well. 3 minutes to go in the session. Dave and Dan, they don't improve that time, but Kieran Clark and Andrew Johnson, they're the quickest so far on the orange outfit. 2 minutes 54.515 for the number 9 outfit, the Ennis Moto Tadcaster, the BMW, the Tadcaster and Farnham pairing. They go through and they're quickest.
Ooh.
87.672.
That's very smoky.
7-4 back off from the 69 Greg Lambert.
That might be coming in. Yeah.
Third quickest number 2 outfit of Dave Molyneux and Dan Sale. 259.057, 85.448. Fourth place number 5, Jack Bristol and Alice Smith. 3 minutes flat, 0.961, 84.549. Number 4, Rob Bellis and Glenn Dawson. They've completed 3 laps on that outfit. They're in 5th place. The 303.912.
28, Adam Holden and Trevor Johnson.
Trevor Johnson. 92,
There we go.
Jason Rees and Shane Perry. And also Patrick Carls and Vincent. Where's that called there? Vincent van der Hoyten. There we go. Danny Quirk and Adam Pope. We both don't know where they've gone. They've only completed 1 lap so far. In fact, they didn't get a time lap in. They got their out lap through to get past us, but they did not get a time lap. Machinery is, of course, very different here. The likes of Kieran Clark and Andrew Johnson are preparing for the Alaman TT races over the next 2 weeks. Here they are, Clark and Johnson arriving at Cross Fourways, all alone there, out there on the road at the moment. So you can hear them back up through the gears on the exit across Fourways and roaring their way up to Charge Bends. But yeah, there's a few of them that will have some extra responsibilities going into the next 2 weeks. Clark and Johnson, Lambert and Haynes, of course, we heard Greg Lambert and Andrew Haynes have pulled in as Rob Bellis and Glenn Dawson arrive for the fifth quickest.
The joys of classics.
Just across the line there again. I don't think anybody's going to make a change on that one. No, there's no change at all on that one. The checkered flag is out. And let's get down to Beth very quickly with the news of Kieran Clark and Andrew Johnson. They're quickest in the chairs. Beth.
Yeah, just looking at the blue place of 91 and 23 then, because that's Peter Murray and Adrian Skate. They're just pointing like legs and just walking. And they are going to go out.
So if I do get any information, I will let you know, obviously, straight away. We are obviously keeping an eye out. Kieran Clark and Andrew Johnson, it won't be too far away. I'm pretty sure across the ways, because they are going to get an extra lap in front. They've got to get across the ways with a good pace. They're not at the moment, no. We've just actually finished in the background. That's Jason Rees and Shane Perry. They all pushed it their way through here. They are Kieran Clark and Andrew Johnson. So yeah, they've managed to get in before the checkered flag came out. So keep an eye out and see if they can improve on that pace they set the benchmark at that 2 minutes 49.985.
Oh.
Session, Greg Lambert and Andrew Haynes, they were at 256.089 was their best time at the moment. So Jason Rees and Shane Perry, their current best, they're still out of the course as well. 331.684. Their previous lap though was let's have a look right there. Yeah, it's a few seconds, so that was a 335.457 on the previous lap.
out right now, so this session is going to be coming to an end. Kieran Clark and Andrew Johnson still waiting for a time to flash him. He's still got a best of 2 minutes 49.
What's next?
9.85. They do cross the line, but it isn't as quick as their previous one. Waiting for an update as well. Patrick Coles and Vincent van der Houten, who were out there as well. 347.7. They don't go quicker on this last lap of the session. Over to you, Beth.
Yeah, so just down here in the paddock, there are going to be about 12 or so of the bikes that have not yet qualified. We'll be able to go out for the finishing of their qualifying. So they are just waiting by the way now. Had to be right back.
A mop-up session.
Solo action out on the course very, very shortly. Just wait for those Sidecar outfits to come in. But Chris, yeah, about 12 or so machines will be out there very soon.
Sounds like they're doing a last session with 12 or so machines, is what Beth has said, who haven't yet qualified for their races.
Came into the commentary box here just to give us the information. It's basically for the guys and girls, obviously, who haven't had the track time, haven't been able to get out. It's mainly going to be newcomers, so obviously it could be all over in your programme. So it's untimed as well, so there's no pressure on them as well. It's just to give them time, because obviously we've lost about an hour or so today. We lost about 40 minutes or so yesterday, and time is quite important. It's always the way. We were just discussing the fact that we've kind of done all right, to be fair, but yeah, unfortunately we lost all that time. So they're all going to be going out, and it is going to be on time.
On time?
Kieran Clark and Andrew Johnson, they were quickest in that session with a 2 minute 49.385.
So it sounds like this will be the last session of qualifying, then they'll briefly open the roads, and they'll reclose at 6, ready for some racing. So we will end the stream at that point and then come back in later after we've refueled and get ready for some proper racing.
From a different spot, so make sure you tune in.
Yeah, if you haven't already, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and it will notify you when we go up. We'll try and make it as close to the start as we can, so there's not a load of dead streaming beforehand. As we go and ramble through, find our spot, and see how racing goes down. Course car coming through. Gonna tow it.
Maybe they do the JB way.
Connie Ammenhauser. His birthday yesterday, wasn't it?
Is it Deutsch?
Big Connie the Badge Man.
He's an unrestricted badge fella. Quavers is down cross 4.
Really? So next session is going to be a mix of bikes, just people that haven't yet qualified. There'll be a certain number of laps that you have to do to be able to race with the delays and red flags and bits and pieces. There's obviously quite a few that haven't been able to get that in, so I'm going to let them out to spin some laps.
Flat, yeah.
That would be an interesting spot actually. I think just after Joey's, you can go on the wall on the left.
Are you stuck there?
I think so.
Bit of a walk, like.
You just got to walk up to the hairpin.
Yeah. That picture of you where you're just riding off from that absolute carnage is so good.
Big pile up on the hairpin. Or that picture where I was horrendously offline, you see my head poking around the wall.
About to go through the gate.
Whoopsie. Yeah, Northwest, some interesting decisions this year. Pretty shit with Ilium. And Davey. At least the TT told him, you know, before he was actually there.
Before he died. Definitely sounds like bikes moving. All of the vitamins and minerals.
Good tackle.
Coconut milk.
Really? The Chinelli. Yeah, we'll be down here for the racing as well. But we might head over to Smoky Sam's or something. Yeah, get some food. Yeah, we'll have to, once we start opening roads, have to quick scarper back because we are parked in a place that's great when the road's closed. But yeah, we have to go get the Groms sharpish. But yeah, if you're heading down, give us a shout. I'm assuming Rich.
You're Rich. And what?
No.
Rich. Oh, Richard.
Which Rich?
You know Richard.
Maybe. I don't know. It's got like Xerox or something. It's the only other person I've ever heard say Chinelli.
What the fuck is that?
Reveal your name. Ready, come on. Right.
Come on, man.
Right.
Oh, the
Come
big
this way.
flag. I mean, they're close.
Yeah, Team Duct Tape legend. Yeah. Yeah, get yourself down here, give us a shout.
Yeah, come down. Hurry up.
Why are you not here now?
Yes, you have missed out on the past, like, 188 minutes. You working tomorrow?
Yep. Day shifting.
So you're on a day shift. So you're not on... Oh, no, because you're off today, aren't you?
Yeah. That was loud and smoky. Smoking. Ready to live.
The dinosaurs died to give us diesel and petrol and oil and gas.
Good to go. We've seen Ryan Garside is running like a synthetic fuel TT this year.
Was that like an advertisement for the fuel company?
Yeah, I think it's called Sustain.
I'll have to have a
Maybe.
look at that.
Yeah.
Give it a
He
sniff.
says it's like crystal clear and smells ace. I said, yeah, I'll be up for a sniff. See what's on.
Yeah, we'll go for a gander.
Wah.
That's loud, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the sort of volume that we always find ourselves in the paddock next to.
Rest in peace.
Oh shit, I was in with it. Oh, if I'm not climbing up that log.
Give me the sunlight. You're gonna get your hair cut at the monster tent this year.
No, don't plan on.
Office free.
There's hassle of that, innit? Wait around for a slot, see what's going on. We'll see if I can get a tattoo off Brandon. Oh, man.
Do a black
Oh,
hats.
let's say black flag. Sure, they just said black flag. Yeah, coming back around again.
That's flat down there. watching that video, Tim?
Tim?
At work.
Nope.
Crashed in.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So he did the 90 Grand Prix. Seriously injured at Greba 48 hours earlier. He had won the newcomers race and beaten the lap record by 8 seconds.
Nice.
Doesn't remember it. Mad, isn't it?
Scrambled his noodle.
Oh yeah. Emergency craniotomy. Is this the last one before the road's open?
Yeah.
Well, I just start heading to them before the bar.
Yeah, best out to before I get on there. Right, thank you everyone. We'll quickly get back and move our bikes because we are not in the best place when the road's open. We will carry on the stream around 6 o'clock. Well, I think 6 o'clock is when the roads are going to close, so whenever the first race is after there, we will fire back up the stream again and get into some racing. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe, do all that good stuff, and we will see you very soon. If I can figure out how to end this thing. Legitimately don't know how to stop this. What do I do? Fuck's sake. Nope. Oh my god.